goalkeeping departments have been called to question numerous times. And we now have two youngsters that you believe probably might hold the key to the future of Ugandan football. Kccafc for Vipers, as well as Anthony Emojong Okimaru in the goal here of KCC Football Club.
Yeah, it's going to be a very big test, and so much focus. It's interesting to see such young goalkeepers as #1 goalkeepers at their respective clubs. So it's going to be interesting to see how they acquit themselves this evening in a very big game.
And we are underway. KCC Football Club in the yellow and blue versus Viperssc Sports Club in the traditional kit, the red and black. It's action right here at the MTN Philip Omondi Stadium, and it's live. Kccafc, Jack in the green to start off the game here. Speedy clearance there. Looking to launch a long ball at front. Nice brush off here from the former Express and Elmeric player. Now could be a quick start. Abdul Karim Watambala. Well, KCC nearly handing the initiative here to Abdul Karim Watambala in a split second. He had a chance, fancied his opportunity. Well, that is absolutely the stuff of nightmares, not the way they would want to start this matchup.
Absolutely. I just don't understand what Lukwago was doing there, Haruna. He had all the time to start play and find a teammate, but clearly he's a pack of nerves at the beginning, and I don't understand why he would be so scared at the beginning, and then he just serves Abdul Karim Watambala with a ball that could easily have ended up in the back of the net.
Retains that position.
Yeah.
Really making it his own, just like Abdul Karim Watambala has had a flurry of beautiful performances, forcing Leonardo Leiva to keep him in the starting lineup. The chance comes up, and KCC draw first blood in less than 3 minutes. One moment they were down for the count, next moment they are in it to win it. KCC, and who else but the former gun turns against his paymasters. Shaban, the rainmaker, Jagason Mohammed, puts the ball into the back of the net. A dream start for KCC, and nothing short of nightmares begin for Vipers.
Well, it's so interesting, Jermaine, that from one end at KCC almost fumbling and giving Vipers a goal very early, and then the ball shifts to one side, and Haruna is the one that sets it up. But very interesting, Haruna Lukwago made the earlier mistake and almost gave a goal away to Vipers. He's the one that sets up Muhammad Shaban, and what a finish. That is a brilliant header. I guess this is the kind of start that KCC could have dreamt about, but one that clearly gives them confidence going forward.
They don't call him the rainmaker for nothing. It's big games where he thrives. It is matches where guts and will are tested. And Shaban bounce back from a losing position as they did against Sports Club Villa.
Well, I think that Vipers are the kind of team that has quality and, of course, confidence to actually get back into this game. But I think that now this is not the kind of start that KCC want to get involved, embroiled in with the referee. They've got to let the referee do his work. And if you have committed a natural left back KCC today, that could be quite a teaser for them.
Well, there's a free kick here for Vipers, who will look to get back into the game early. Clearance there. Again by Mohammed Shaban, the goal scorer. Well, talk about the big matches. And again,
they need to settle and play. Otherwise, they're not going to play like that.
Well, Saidi out-muscled, and Abdul Karim Watambala fancies a chance here to go for goal. Takes a deflection, and that will be a corner. KCC have to defend. Well, that's one they'll have to keep an eye out for. Abdul Karim Watambala, absolutely not afraid to let it fly from a distance.
Yeah, you could see that he probably had seen the position of the goalkeeper, and they probably are smelling a bit of blood here, Vipers.
Sentamo whips it in, headed away. Good stuff from Key. And Vipers now, Abdul Karim Watambala straight to the goalkeeper. Anthony Emojong.
Yeah, the reason why he's in goal, one of the reasons why the former KCCA coach, that is Sergio Traguil, felt that he was a playing goalkeeper, and that's why he chose him to be his first choice goalkeeper.
Launches a long ball up front for Shaban to chase, but clearly asking a little more from the West Nile. From Siraja, Sentamo picks up the electric one. Lumala, and now asking for the ball is the hitman. Sentamo fails to control, and under pressure here from Lukwago into the box area, and now looks the cross, but Emojong was watching all the way and smothers that down. A first real intent of attack in the build-up there from KCC after their goal.
Yeah, I guess that was a very good phase of play from KCC. At least they had some touches. That should get them more confident. But then the run here by Yunus Centam, a good one as well. But the goalkeeper equal to the task and showing a lot of composure and picking up the ball first time. Very interesting play there coming in from Vipers on the quick break.
Well, you have to say, didn't get a lot of support from his teammates. If someone had made the run in a little more precisely, probably would have
won. I think it's very clear that KCC are not pressing the ball well enough, and that allows Vipers to send in those shots.
Long ball in, brushed off here. For the life of me, must really feel for the referee. In that instance, I couldn't fashion out who had actually gotten the last touch. Looked like so many bodies in there. It looks like it's another corner kick here for Vipers, but could only muscle back a tame response. 3-2 final scoreline.
Yeah, they took a 3-0 lead. Even conceding those two goals may cause a bit of concern, but I'm sure that Viperssc will think about that later. They'll be happy about the...
Clumsy defending and almost side-footing the referee. Sorry, that is the goalkeeper. But that was catastrophic. Absolutely unacceptable. James Mubezi, you need to switch on, son. You cannot afford to have Mickey Mouse defending. This is the big time. You're riding with the big dogs now.
Yeah, you can see there's a bit of pressure there. And you could see how he cleared the ball in... yeah, they took a 3-0 lead. Even conceding those two goals may cause a bit of concern, but I'm sure that Viperssc will think about that later. They'll be happy about the...
Clumsy defending and almost side-footing the referee. Sorry, that is the goalkeeper. But that was catastrophic. Absolutely unacceptable. James Mubezi, you need to switch on, son. You cannot afford to have Mickey Mouse defending. This is the big time. You're riding with the big dogs now.
Yeah, you can see there's a bit of pressure there. And you could see how he cleared the ball in such a half-hearted manner.
Ball brought in, punched away. Siraja wants to revolt it back in. And Mojong coming for the ball. And looks like there was a foul there by Molondo. Charging in against the goalkeeper. Referee, he has been called upon already and he's cheering on the sidelines. But here comes a chance here for Guy. Tries to cross the ball in. Picked up here by Arafat Usama. Could be an opportunity. Set through, tapped up onto the side. Lukwago, another delivery this time, but a bit too close. The goalkeeper, and it's palmed away. Well, a deceptive cross in there from Haluna Lukwago. My oh my, is he carving himself out as a real stalwart on that wing? Delicately teased that ball, a dipping goal with pressure from Shaban Mohammed. That could have easily been a mistake.
Yeah, I must say that Jaco Makech, poor game reading on his part, because why would you let Kambale control the ball, and then bring it down and then get himself moving into a position that gives you a disadvantage?
Ball flung in, chance here. Well, that was troubling and just went across the face of goal. KCC constantly having lady luck as well as a bit of their own tact here to thank for the survival. The survival, because Vipers are really laying it on thick with those whipped crosses. Ball brought in. And poor communication there, allowing KCC to get past them there. Livingston Molondo not in the best position to attack the ball, denying Lumala, who was in a better position to go for it. But the bigger question should be, where was the KCC defense?
Yeah, of course, that's going to be the question that the coach there, Jackson Magera, will be asking his players as they go into that halftime talk, because they need to position themselves better. Just look
absolutely at no player marking. Well, that was terrible. From Haruna Lukwago. But take no prisoners attitude here from Mustafa Mujusi. Going in, all guns blazing. And now a big clearance.
Yeah, that was bad.
And that might be a little more than Haruna Lukwago bargained for. That clearly caught his, well, that should be his femur there. And Lumala will count himself lucky if he walks away scot-free.
Well, that open boot,
it's a yellow card.
He'll be lucky to even get a yellow card, because that open the ball from the back, but they are fancying themselves when it comes to being aggressive.
Jack Komakech organizing his defense. A free kick here with just about 2 minutes left to play before time to be added on. Have to watch out for Shaban. He's already proven a threat in the air. As they whip in another ball, headed away. Goalkeeper's on the ground, trying to convert that here for KCCA. But Vipers managed to get away. As Etienne flings the ball back into...
so many big games, and this one has been quite a nightmare of sorts.
Chance coming up here was an opportunity to double the lead. Wrong decision making, and Jackson Magera just realizing that could have been 2 to the good. Decision making, denying Kiza Arafat Usama a chance to get his first goal of the season, probably. I thought would be better off laying it off. I don't think he expected to have so much space and time in the box area.
Yeah.
And in possession, tries to rest his way forward. Etienne maintaining possession. Who can he set it up for? Opportunity. Moses Waiswa takes the shot! Well, the moment appeared to have been underlined right there. Some twinkle-toed footing there from Katenga Openg Etienne. Just managed to outwit the entire defense. Set it up here for Moses Waiswa. But perhaps Mohamed Shaban was not allowed to the possibility that it might come his way again.
Well, I think that one thing that confused Mohamed Shaban is that he thought that maybe Moses Waiswa was going to shoot direct at goal. And instead, I think it was a poor kick or shot it turned out to be. And instead,
Etienne still retains possession. Some very good ball handling skills he's putting on display here. As Fadiga, Ashraf Mugume plays it out onto the wing. KCCA going on the offensive here and now forcing an uncharacteristic clearance from Siraje Sentamu. Well, you don't see that happen often. Normally infatigable, unshakable, quite firm, rock solid. Tonight, it looks like his Bogart is right in front of him, and fear he now knows.
Well, you can see that there's a massive improvement in the way KCCA are playing in the second half. The first half, they were really a pack of nerves. You look at the way they are playing now, and you can see that
the big occasion, and these players know it and know nothing less than the very best will be expected. As Mandela crosses the ball in, arriving, but still the opportunity. Santamu! And how is that for real solid defending? Ashraf Mugume Fadiga throwing his body on the line to smother the opportunity here for the hitman who had his prey in his sights.
Yeah, that was good defending by KCCA, just throwing their bodies on the line. You can see what this game means to them. But the delivery coming in, yeah, of course, Mubezi, I think he needs just the bounce of the ball there. The delivery coming in from Mandela was quite inviting, good cross. I haven't seen him do so much of that in this game, but that was a very good cross from Mandela.
Corner kick. Abdul Karim Watambala whips it in. Goes past everybody, shot from distance. Bright Anukani looking to spark a comeback. Just couldn't put that on target. First attempt, and it's not one to write home about.
Yeah, but not a bad attempt from him. I think that if he can keep getting into these positions, then he will definitely pose a big threat to this KCCA defense. I think the pressure that came in from Usama Arafat is the one that sort of like put him off. That was a good attempt coming in from him, and I think that the one that shows that KCCA have got to be more alert.
Well, on the attack here, chance coming through and looking to cross the ball in. KCCA! Well, nearly fashioning out another opportunity. They're cutting it way too close, and it's becoming quite uncomfortable here for the Venoms. And yet again, Usama Arafat turning on the afterburners and had gone into full flight. Shaban wanted the ball. It just didn't come right for him.
Yeah, I just don't think that the ball landed quite well for him. Otherwise, you could see the idea was that to try and chip it over the goalkeeper, but I guess it sort of like got off his shin. If you look at that, yeah, you can see that he was trying to get it off the outside of his boot. But then I just don't think that's that kind of incident where he scored from that kind of range. But this time, there was a bit of pressure on him, especially from the overarching KCCA defenders that were really flooding in.
Well, a chance into the box area once again. KCCA battling for the ball, that crossed the line. Referee Asadu Semere seems to think otherwise. The assistant referee seems to think Timothy Kumisiniza makes it clear. It went into the back of the net. It's 2 to the goal. Drama unfolding here at the MTN Philip Omondi Stadium. Clutched off the line, but too much had already been seen across that line. And assistant referee Timothy Kumisiniza underlining that the rainmaker Shaban Mohammed Ijagason doubles the tally for the Kasasiro boys.
What a story this is turning out into. Coming into this game, Vipers were really clear favorites to win this game. But football being what it is, bloody hell. KCC now with a 2-0 lead, and how priceless this will turn out to be for KCCA. But also how important it is to have an alert assistant referee who can actually tell the lines and the bearings on where the ball is. For so many, I'm sure that even for the referee, he was not in the right position to actually be sure on whether that ball had crossed the line. But I think the replay will actually also show us exactly where that ball was.
A slip up, a tap in, that ball. Ooh, well, that is going to be very narrow. Now I'm sitting on the fence. Yeah, from one angle, it looked like the ball had clear gone in. The replay tells quite a bit of another story. Yeah, that looked like a save off the goal line.
For sure, for sure.
And Vipers may be justified in their disagreement. We get another look at this. Slowed down, right on the line.
Yeah, that ball had
well, that's a save. Yeah. That was a clear save.
Yeah, clearly. And I'm sure that the Vipers will be hard
into this game. The clear underdog. They haven't found a single win this season. As a chance comes up here, but Mandela just cannot take the shot. Haven't found a win this season. Had 2 players injured and forced substituted. Yeah. But somehow, on this very day, against the biggest opposition they can face this season, they managed to find 2 goals out of nowhere.
Yeah, exactly. And I guess that's what football is all about. Sometimes you not need to be technically very good, but the will to win is what KCC has carried. And I guess that's the reason why they're leading of a no goal, which turns out to be goal number 2.
Chance here, short from distance. That was flying, and Kambale just could not keep it down. It looks like Emojong there for a second looked a bit uncertain of his bearings. That Kambale just can't catch a break, and yet to open up his account here for Vipers.
Yeah, that's true, and you think that he needs that goal to try and build his confidence, but I guess it all comes down to his form as well. That kind of finish. On another day, Kambale should be able to put that ball in the back of the net. At least in his previous life at Express, that one would be a sure goal. But you can see that he just couldn't contend with the pressure. Have we seen Milton Karisa with 5-7 touches in this game? Is really
chance here, crossed in. Well, that was a fumbled ball. Milton Karisa, well, you're asking for his 5 touches. That's his 6th, and nearly ended up in the back of the net.
Yeah, he's really struggled in this game as well. And we know that he's the kind of player who normally shows up for the big games, but not today.
How ironic it would have been that Shaban's missed clearance would have handed the initial. Speeds out and breaks away, carries the ball, taking on a host of players here. The challenge comes in, still an opportunity here as a shot is taken there. Well, questions on whether that went to the arm. Livingston Molondo looked very nonchalant about it, and the referee says carry on. In the meantime, Etienne lies prone on the ground, and the referee lets the game continue. Well, you get the
KCCA defense.
Chance here, and once again, another opportunity had just opened up here, and Mohamed Salem Ekabad is one who knows that was a silver platter opportunity.
My word, how did he miss that? Just look at that. And again, I guess it just tells you that maybe this is going to be KCCA's day. Because if you look at the manner in which they have survived in...
Yes, absolutely. Especially among seasoned veterans like Isma Watenga and Salim Magola.
How important it will be for the Uganda Cranes this man in the center has been...
Well, he's been buoyed by confidence. He's had his misgivings with the management of the team, but the fact that he's in it has been training well, and he's on the final squad. The hitman. Corner kick, late shot, looking for a chance. Whipped in, cleared away by KCC. And this could be another opportunity here for Etienne. There's a handball there. Referee says carry on, captain play. Etienne still holding possession. Etienne fouled here by Rodriguez. And now a chance here. KCC still on the attack. Opportunity to make it 3.
Goal number 3 for KCCFC's coach.
Game, set, match. It's over. Emojong demonstrated best. Leonardo Neiva is caught in absolute bewilderment. There will be cards flashed out here for Viperssc Sports Club. But in that moment, a sheer launch of counterattack, and maybe the moment that cements the fact that the man of the match accolade should go to Etienne Openga. He made that run. He kept them going. And who else would make the final stroke in as KCCA make it 3 to the good. A brilliant run, kept the ball on the line. Got fouled, but the pass had been made. Emmanuel Pitaloki gets the 1-2 from Waiswa, feeding it in, and a devastating finish there. Curtains. Absolute curtains for Vipers.
Yeah, that was a very good run. But just look at the resilience and persistence of Katenga. And like you pointed out, I think he's one of those players that has turned the game for KCCA. And if he ended up being the man of the match, I wouldn't be surprised. He has not scored, but he's contributed significantly to KCCA's victory this evening because of the energy, the verve with which he's played, but also the kind of push forward and forward thinking that he has brought to the team and got them into the kind of driving seat that they are boasting of right now.
Well, if ever you've needed an explanation for why the saying, be very careful when you face a corner dog, as a chance comes up here, Lawal strikes back one. The clean sheet will not be one taken home by KCCA. But is it a case of too little too late? As in quick succession, while KCCA were still in absolute euphoria about their third goal, Vipers by no means down for the count. Strike quickly. Salem with a cutback, a touch from Emojong. Ball falls kindly for Beka Lawal. Vipers 1, KCCA 3.
Well, that's send me a consolation, definitely. I don't think that there's anything much that Vipers are going to get from this game. It's just the statistic for Abubakar Lawal, unless he gets himself on the score sheet with that kind of a brilliant finish.
It's more than one goal in their last 6 games.
Yeah, that's so interesting, and what a result it has turned out to be for KCCA this evening. Such a fight that they put up. Not the best of football, but they have really fought and they've deserved all the 3 points.
Well, I had to be the bearer of bad news, but the prediction was boldly made at the beginning of the game. Some will cheer, some will embrace tears. It's now apparent the names can be attached. For KCCA, their very first victory. 3 points in the bag, 3 goals scored in there. A much needed fresh air that is running through the stadium. A sigh of relief, a moment to uplift spirits and souls. They finally are back to winning ways. Their season has officially just gotten underway. For Vipers, it's soul-searching. It's going to be a relentless search and a purge to clear out where it went wrong. How that man, their former player, Mohamed Shabani Jagason, managed to notch a brace, and how Usama Arafat did manage to put in goal 3. Abubakar Lawal's goal turning out to be nothing more than a consolation under the bright lights of the MTN Philip Omondi Stadium. Full time, it is KCCA FC 3, Viperssc Sports Club 1.